Hey everybody, how's it going today? Okay, today is the 1st of February, 2025, and in this household, we've officially achieved hospice. We're in hospice. Um, the hospice nurse came last night, went through the book, um, and it's just gonna be a wild ride. We talked about a lot of things. Um, Mom's going to be getting another bed. The bed that the previous PCP had ordered for us was broken. It's from the start. It didn't go up, didn't go down. The feet didn't go up. The head went up, but it's just a mess. Um, so basically, the hospice are very nice. The hospice people are very nice. If you ever get a chance to uh, put somebody in hospice, be in hospice, they are super duper, and they're kind and they're wonderful. And and we're getting a lot of services now that I haven't had the opportunity or chance to experience, and overall it's a good experience. Let's see, the new hospital bed is coming, as the nurse said. Yes, Mom's getting a real hospital bed, something that's not broken. So what they're going to do is they're supposed to come today. Uh, Met last night. They're supposed to come today and deliver the new hospital bed, and they'll push the old hospital bed aside, and then the the durable equipment company will come in and take the old hospital bed away. The other thing that she's going to have delivered is a new oxygen concentrator. My mom has an old oxygen concentrator, but I guess she's wary of over 10-year-old oxygen concentrators. So new oxygen concentrators coming in. The old oxygen concentrator is going to go downstairs, especially since the durable equipment company it's over 10 years old. So durable equipment company has already written that off and said, basically they said you can have a new one or you can keep the old one, but the old one is yours. so I had kept the old one because it was still working and it was in good order. But now I'll put it away just to have a spare, just in case anything happens with the new one. But the hospital nurse said, the hospice nurse said, new one, yes, just to make sure that the oxygen is still going to her and whatnot. And it's easy to tell. Basically, you put the oxygen on, and her oximeter number goes up. So the old one's been working, but the new one will be better, and I'll be able to see what's going on. I'll be able to see what a new one looks like. The old one looks like solid 80s technology. So what else did we're going to have a delivery for? There's a packet. No, there's a packet, a hospice packet, I guess, package that we're going to get, um, consisting of diapers and wipes and creams and things like that for the day-to-day cleanliness and healthiness and care. That is really nice. I didn't know that we were going to get one, but I guess we're going to get one, which is good. The other thing we're going to start to do is we're going to get Mom's meds. A courier is coming over once every 2 weeks. A courier comes over and delivers meds right to the door. I get to sign for it and all that, so that it minimizes the trips to the pharmacy. Out of all of that, the hospice takes care of all that. Hospice takes care of all. Hospice Medicare takes care of everything except for three of Mom's drugs, and I'll just go get those at the pharmacy. But all of our other stuff is covered, which is wonderful. Um, so the nurse comes in twice a week, which is good. Instead of, if Mom has something going on, I don't dial 911. I dial the 1-800 number, and they just fly into action, which is really good. There's not a lot that they can't do here that is in regards to hospice. They come, they do meds, they do the care, they do the nursing, and overseen by doctors, and it's a good thing. Um, yeah. So we're definitely getting the team together. She has a nurse. She has ability to have aides. Of course, she has her own aide who is still sick, and just I'll get into that later. um, she has a care team. Um, sorry, I don't have a brain right now. So she has a social worker. She has a chaplain slash counselor. My mom has never been really religious, so uh, I don't know. I don't know how mom's going to react. Maybe it's just a counselor or buddy or something like that that they can provide. Home health aide, they provide um, volunteer coordinator. Somebody has to be here at all times now with mom. That's just the way it is. And volunteer coordinator is someone you will uh, call up and ask for a volunteer coordinator to sit with mom. They you arrange for a time to come, and they'll sit with mom while if I going to the grocery store, going out to do things, going out for anything, any length of time. I can have a volunteer coordinator come in and sit with mom. And what else? She has a clinical manager that I don't think I'll ever see, but she has a clinical manager to do things to help with the stuff remotely. So um, there's all sorts of things that happen. As I say, Medicare takes care of everything except for those three drugs, and the regular insurance can handle those three drugs, which is good. So it's a big change. It's a big change from taking mom to get ice cream, and when this all started, even before we knew what was wrong with my dad over 10 years ago, taking her to the grocery store. She loved to walk up and down all the aisles in the grocery store, even if she did the slow shuffle. That was, yeah, spending an hour or two in the grocery store so she could pick up something off the shelf and look at it. So, to going grocery shopping with her, to getting groceries and whatnot, to this. Um, right now, she had a bad night last night. So, bad night consisted of I don't know if it was stomach upset or whatnot. Um, the aide that she has, Monday, she had called out sick. Tuesday, she said she was fine, and well, she came in, she worked with my mom. Most of Wednesday, she worked with my mom all of Wednesday, but I got a phone call at 2 o'clock on Wednesday saying, oh, she's still sick, but she's wearing a mask. Mom's on hospice. So, she's still sick, but she's wearing a mask, but she's going to call out on Thursday. So, okay, so she's tested negative. She's tested negative, but I know a lot of people that have the C word and are testing negative, but they have the C word, but they're testing negative. So, and then texting with the aide, she thinks she doesn't know if it was, she's tested negative. She might have RSV. Thanks. So she was out on Thursday. She's off on Friday. On Friday, I got a phone call um, from the company saying that she was going to be out today, which is Saturday, and today is February 1st, 2025. And so mom had a bad night last night. Let's go back to that. And she's all gunky, and it seems like she's stuffed up this morning, which is not a good sign. And when she's coughing, sometimes she's coughing okay, sometimes she has a wet cough. So we shall see what happens. I don't know. There's a lot. It's a lot. I'm glad I have the help. I'm glad I made the call. I, a friend of mine is a hospice nurse, and she's a full hospice nurse, and she basically called me up and talked to me a long time, and she had said things along the lines. It sounds like your mother has been ready for hospice for a long time. So I was like, oh, yes. Because it's a very slow progression with this disease, with dementia. Because I really, it's all the slow decline. And since I'm with her every day, I'm with her for, 3/4 of the day for on some days and all day, 4 days a week. I'm, it's just, you don't really see it, but you adjust to it. You adjust to the little downtrods. So, so yeah, my friend was really good about saying, listen, she sounds like she's been ready for a long time. And it's good now that I have help. It's good that things are happening. Um, Sometimes she'll call out for me. Sometimes she'll call out for my brother. Sometimes she will call out for my sister. My sister, she's not allowed in this house. Yeah, there's a lot of not even bad blood. There's just the lying and the stealing and everything. I'm like, I can't do that, and I can't do this, and take and have spoons left. Yeah, I'm out of spoons for my sister, and I've been out of spoons for a long time. So my brother is a really good man. He lives 1,700 miles away, and he has his own family and his own life. So yeah, so it's just me and the people that I hire to come in to help me along this journey. I'm kind of hoping that mom gets over whatever she has. I am deathly afraid that it's the same thing that the aide has, and if that's the case, I'm not sure mom can survive this next illness. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe with the help of the team, maybe she'll pull through this. But in order to go and even if she survives this, as I said, my friend talked to me about, at the end stages of dementia, they aspirate their food. They become unable to swallow. They can't even swallow their own spit. And I went through that a lot when I took care of when I took care of my father. My father had multiple myeloma. I did home hospice with him. I took care of him. And after a while, he went from being able to walk and talk to being confused to not able to drive to more confused, um, laying on the couch, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, um, and began to aspirate his food. And he was on things like he was on morphine. He was on fentanyl patches in the end, and he stopped being able to swallow. He stopped being able to swallow his own spit, and he did. It was. I'm glad that I, you know, was there for him. In the end, he after he wasn't able to swallow, he lasted another 2 or 3 weeks. So so I know what can happen with mom, because I've been through it with mom. I've been through it with dad. I'm going through it with mom. So if there's no big event, if she survives everything else, that's just the inevitable, and you can't. Uh, her brain has shrunk, so you can't escape this downward spiral. So so I'll keep you up to date. I'll keep you, on the crazy adventures. So I'm waiting for the hospital bed. I'm waiting for the oxygen concentrator to be delivered. I'm waiting for that packet or package that has the diapers and the creams and the wipes and everything. Um, and we'll go from there. So it's um it's something. So uh yeah, never a dull moment, I guess. So okay. All right, that's the news for now. All right. And then you have all of the stuff going on in the world. So it's February 1st. I guess there's tariffs going in, a plane crashed, a helicopter crashed, another plane crash. Gee, the fun never ends. So, okay. All right. Yay. All right. I hope this finds you well. Talk to you later.